Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Let's all collectively bow down together and raise our Kundalini, put ourselves into Bandhan. We're just going to listen to a couple of Bija mantras this morning. One for the Vishuddhi and the other one is for Sahasrara. And then we'll listen to a talk from 1984, I think it is.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री विशुद्धि चक्र स्वामिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। हम 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 Im, im, rum, 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 ein, aha, त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री राधा कृष्ण साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। अल्लाहु अकबर 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 अल्लाहु अकबर। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार चक्र स्वामिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। निर्मलं निर्मलं निर्मलम् त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री सदाशिव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव Shri Adishakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha.
Just sit for a couple of minutes in silence first.
I think the first era of Sahaja Yoga has ended now, a new has started. In the first era of Sahaja Yoga, the starting point was first the opening of the Sahasrara, and gradually it's not on my mouth. It's not and gradually moving towards the completion, I find there are so many who are great Sahaja Yogis today. The first one was, we can say, is just the awakening of the Kundalini. It is a very natural process of growth that you have gone through. Piercing the fontanelle bone area. As you see on top of your head, these bandhans, that's how you too have in your head, same way. And you have the chakras, same way built in your Sahasrara. So in the first era of Sahaja Yoga, we have awakened the deities in your centers, in the medulla oblongata and also in the brain. But now the time has come for us to spread it on a horizontal level. And to move it on the horizontal level, we have to understand how to go about it. Like the 7 colors of the rainbow, we have got 7 colors of the light of these centers or the chakras. And when we start it from the back, from the Muladhara, bringing it up to this side, Agya, then it is placed in a different order if you see it clearly. I mean to say that in the Sahasrara, because it's a concave replacement, it is important to understand that the center of the fontanelle bone area corresponds to our heart. Heart is the pivotal point for the second irana. I hope you understand what I mean. You have to place your attention to Sahasrara. First thing you have to do is to pay attention to your heart. In the Sahasrara, the heart chakra and the heart itself, the Atma, coincide. The Jagadamba becomes one with the heart. That is the Atma. So we see that here the yoga takes place. At this point of time, it is very important to understand that we have to take a bigger step. The whole Sahasrara moves in this way. All these chakras throw their lights in this way, in a clockwise manner, and this axis is the heart. So the essence of all the religions, of all the prophets, of all the incarnations is compassion, and is placed in this chakra of heart. Thus we understand that in the second era, now we have to have compassion. It's the manifestation now of the compassion. If God Almighty had no compassion, He would not have created this great universe. Actually, His power or the Adi Shakti is the embodiment of His compassion. And this compassion has brought forth all the evolution to human level and even your emancipation as Sahajogis. And compassion is always completely covered with forgiveness. You can see the Trinity meets at this point of God is forgiveness, is the embodiment of forgiveness. So the God Almighty, who is the witness, the mother who is the compassion, and the child who is the forgiveness, all of them meet at heart chakra, and the Sahasrara. Now, one must learn how to improve Sahasrara itself. You know the presiding deity of the Sahasrara very well. The place of Sahasrara is in your head as you think it to be, but it's just the center of the whole universe. To develop this, you have to pay attention to your heart chakra in the fontanelle bone area. If you pay attention to the fontanelle bone area, then you must establish the deity. But this deity has to be first established into the heart. You are very lucky people that you have the deity in person with you. The people who got realization before you people, I came on this earth, had to imagine the deities. And in that imagination, they were never perfect. But as they say that at Sahasrara, she is Mahamaya. That is how it is described. If you also see the person, you may not be knowing fully that person or in the perfect way or a complete way, because Mahamaya Shakti is much greater than your imagination. That's why one has to surrender. With your limited imagination or brain, one cannot see the deity. So it is said, she is Bhakti Gamya. You can know through bhakti, through devotion. So the devotion has to be there, but the devotion has to be a very clean devotion, in the sense there should be no malice in the heart. Heart should be clean. Heart, to keep it clean is very difficult. Always human beings have a relative understanding of reality. Reality is absolute. So to achieve that, one has to get rid of all the other kind of impurities that are within the heart. So in the beginning, we try to achieve our realization not with very clean heart. At that time, we had lots of attachments. We were identified with false things. And also, we thought by getting realization we'll become very powerful people. After realization, also, we started indulging into pet things. We started asking for favors for our relations, friends, mothers, sisters. And the women thought of their husbands and their brothers. They all asked for the blessings of all those with whom they were entangled. All this entanglement you got over, I know, very soon. Now the job of a avatara is such that he has to fulfill the desires of his bhaktas. For example, Shri Krishna was asked by gopis that we want you to be with us individually, with every one of us. So he divided himself into many Krishnas and he was with every one of them. So he divided himself into many Krishnas and he was with every one of them. Ask me about your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. I tried to do that whatever was possible. Also the kshema that you asked for, the ashrams you asked for, all the things that you needed was there for your desire to be fulfilled. So at the Krishna's level, it was yoga kshema vahamyam. So the kshema was looked after at Krishna's level because it was promised. What next in the new era that has to come? As you have now good families, good ashrams, good jobs, everyone is happy. Let us think of the next era. Next era is of compassion, as I told. But any one of the chakras are weak in you still. The light that becomes white because of the 7 colors may dim out or may be defective. So all the chakras that are within us are to be looked after. To pay attention to every chakra and put compassion, the feeling of compassion on these chakras. Let us take the chakra of Shri Ganesha. You pay attention to Shri Ganesha and establish him through your thought, because now your thought is divine, in the Muladhara chakra. Here now you have to know that in the first era of Sahaja Yoga, I could not have talked of these things to you. This is much subtler doing. Now put your feeling on that chakra. Chakra is the Pradesha, is the country, and the king is Shri Ganesh. And that's the country. Now when you put your attention onto that chakra, put your feelings towards him, a feeling of love and adoration to him to begin with. And then to manifest compassion, you have to ask nothing but one thing, that, O God of innocence, give innocence to all the people of the world. But first, you have to be innocent to ask that, otherwise it is unauthorized asking, or you can say you have no right to ask. So, to understand innocence, you should try to understand yourself, how your mind is working. When you say, look at anyone, do you feel that you should possess that person? Do you feel unduly attracted, or something base feeling comes into your mind? For an innocent person, when he sees a beautiful person or a woman or a beautiful scene or a beautiful creation, the first thing should happen that he becomes thoughtless. There's no thought. So if there is no thought, there's no question of having any expression of possessiveness or any kind of a baser feeling. But if you pray to Shri Ganesha, also unauthorized a little bit, that please make me innocent, so that I am empowered to ask you for this boon, that wherever I go, I become the source of innocence, so that I emit innocence. When people look at me, they feel I am innocent. This is compassion. The compassion to ask him to give you the power of compassion itself. So that, as you see here, these beautiful centers, as if the light starts moving horizontally, starts moving on the sympathetic nervous system. So you become the powerful innocence yourself. You don't become stupid or childish, but you become childlike. The whole behavior is extremely dignified and innocent. Normally, if you find a person who is dignified, is not an innocent person, because he puts up a show. It's a deliberation to become serious and show that he's very dignified, to impress others. And child doesn't put up the show of innocence, of dignity or anything, because the child is not aware of deliberations. But you develop that rare combination of innocent dignity. Now the other quality of, say, Sri Ganesha starts expressing itself on horizontal level, that you become discreet. That is a power, I am again saying, the power of discretion you develop. One must understand the difference between the power of discretion and discretion itself. So the power means it acts. For example, you may not speak, but if you are standing somewhere, the discretion itself will act in the situation. Like a Sahajogi, supposing, is a good Sahajogi, is going in a train and the train has an accident. Mostly it will not have, but has. Nobody will die. So you establish the discretion, which is power itself, that acts by itself. You don't have to say that you act, it acts, but you just become the vehicle, a beautiful, clean vehicle of that discretion.
We'll leave there and go into silence. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's just say the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you so much for being part of the program this morning. When you're ready to finish up your meditation, remember to bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini, put yourself into Bandhan, and then have a wonderful Sahaja day ahead. Jai Shri Mataji, everybody.
Krishna Chinkana Mage Gokula Chinkana Mage Aisa Shri Bhagavan Ko Aisa Shri Bhagavan Ko Param Param Pranam Hare Param Param Pranam Hare.
Jai Shri Mataji.